And I'd like to introduce Xavier Cortada, a visual artist and a polar explorer in his own right. He is the artist who created Longitudinal Installation, the piece that we have performed this evening to mark the centennial of Amundsen's arrival at the South Pole.
Great, thank you, JC. Welcome to the FIU Miami Beach Urban Studios. I direct the Office of Engaged Creativity here, and I'm very honored that you participated with me in creating the longitudinal installation performance here today to mark this important anniversary. Amundsen opened the South Pole to all of us. He literally was the first person to go there, and today brilliant scientists are at that very spot where he put that Norwegian flag, doing the most important experiments to find out everything from the start of the universe, from the Big Bang, to how global climate change is affecting our lives by the way those glaciers are melting and moving. A whole team of scientists from many countries, including the National Science Foundation, which brought JC and myself to the South Pole back in 2007, work there every day to inform us as we engage in this conversation about climate change. So it's an important day to mark for its ceremonial purpose, to mark this achievement of humans always striving to push beyond their natural boundaries. And it's also an important moment to reflect on that very continent, a continent that has no political boundaries, that has no one's flag on it, that belongs to all of us, but can literally, depending on what we do up here, sink all of us. And it's important that we reflect on where the South Pole stood 100 years ago, figuratively and also literally, because it sits on a moving ice sheet, and where it stands today, and where we stand in that conversation. To be silent about it, to ignore it, we do so at our peril. And I'm just happy that we're all here engaged in that conversation, and that we're partnering with CLIO in inviting others into that conversation in a very proactive way. So thank you for being here with us today to commemorate this. And as part of that conversation, I invite you to give us your quote, the 25th quote. How has global climate change affected you? How has your environment, how has your community changed? What has been different about it? Because I believe that enough testimony, enough individuals explaining how it is that their environment has changed as a group can really be compelling and can really advocate for us to make some important systemic differences. And for all those that are refuting science, having actual testimony from citizens can help support that conversation. So it's important for you to give us your 25th quote, for you to read the other 24 and empathize, understand how we're all interconnected. And at the point that I made at the points where the longitudes converge is a point that you can make in conversations with your friends and colleagues at work, at school, and around the dinner table. So today is an important day, December 14th, 2011, but so is every other day from here on forward as we try to address global climate change concerns. Thank you very much.